Hey there, guys and girls, boys and girls. Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas, and we've done a bit of time traveling. You know, timey wimey, wobbly wobbly. Here we are. Obviously, at the end of the other video, you saw me get blown up by a cyber ship, which always brings joy to your day. But here we have gone back in time, so we're literally this is where you'll eventually end up once you follow the quest, the initial quest when you first start the mod, and you'll eventually find yourself here right in front of your TARDIS, and we're going to go from here. So this is going to be, we're going to be basically showing off some of the interiors of the TARDIS in this set of videos, and give you a little bit of a sneak peek at some of the secrets that will be lying in wait for you. But as I said in the previous videos, I'm not going to give away too many spoilers. A few here and there. I'll show you what some things do, some cool stuff, but as I said, I mean, a lot of this mod is here for you to discover on your own. If you're interested in getting it, it's very much there for you to do on your own. Am I limping? No, I'm not. Okay. So as you see, I haven't got any outfits or anything. This is right back at the start. So we'll jump in, and the quest shall continue inside. So this is going to be more of a normal Let's Play as per to. There we go. The green hologram of coolness is here. Voice interface activated. Whoa, what are you? I'm a voice interface man. My form has been selected from a database of image from most esteemed. As you can tell, that there is not meant to be voice here. They didn't find voice actors or actresses or people like that to do voices for the mod. So who knows? In the future they might do. But as for now, any voice characters are part of the quests they put in. Well, they're not meant to make any talking noises. They are just text. So be aware of that. It's bigger on the inside. It's dimensionally transcendental. Its interior dimension is stabilized by a 6-dimensional matrix mapped onto the 4-dimensional threshold. Alright, there are basic Gallifreyan dimensional engineering. Why does it look like a police box indeed? This Type 40 capture was surprised to prolong a circuit. The fact that may be found by writing a fragment links to suppressing the binary circuits to a ratio of 1 in 4. Where did it come from? All TARDIS capsules are grown in the black hole shipyards of Gallifrey. The Type 40 capsule is an outdated model and no longer within warranty. Well, that's always good. Black hole shipyards, that must be another planet. Gallifrey is situated at 10-0-11-00 by 02 from Galactic Zero Center. Damn right. A police box that can travel in time? Yes, sideways and fourth dimension. And it can travel in space? The TARDIS is capable of motion, blah, 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 blah. This Type 40 capsule is sustained prolonged neglect to all prime navigation systems. Is anyone else here? Life forms detected is me. That's me. Correct. Loaded. System report. All all detected with national system. Fires repairs. How? So this is basically what we've got to do. We've got to make some quick repairs to the TARDIS, which I'll show you how to do now. And you follow this green lady up the steps. She'll disappear. We go deeper in. So here's your first glimpse, if you haven't seen it already, of the TARDIS corridors and the such. Once we load in, come on, loader, there we go, hello. Oh, there she is. The TARDIS interior is by an architectural configuration system. Without a functional system, the ship interior will collapse and cannot be accessed, save for the console room, which occupies a safety mechanism. Orientation between condor through the ship and blah blah blah. Due to the ever-shifting internal structure of the TARDIS, levels can be traversed by anti-grav. Anti-grav operates on the interior and will propel occupants upwards and downwards depending on the intended trajectory. Put it in the next level. Okay. So yeah, in the TARDIS corridors you will have anti-grav lifts, which you can literally just go weep, and you will softly fall down or up if you jump up into them. But make sure your power levels are above 0, otherwise you will just fall down them and it will kill you. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. So we're about to do some engineering. That's our job for this thing here. So there you go. 5% of the power is needed for each room, so just keep an eye on that. We're not too busy what she says. So we go in here. Just talk to her again. We're currently situated in the workshop. Do the multiple engineering disciplines. Typical engineering is the discipline of refining raw materials into a construction components, later combined to create items and equipment. Use of this aforementioned workstation can increase experience gradually. There you go. So that's how you do that. So we want this. There's a sonic screwdriver, and so you get a schematic. All you have to do is go to one of these. Boom. In he goes. the schematic is in there, and then we go to this, the sonic screwdriver, there you go, should be right there. And then it'll tell you how to make it there. Handy dandy stuff. And there's a hypercube, but we'll come to the hypercube later. First things first, we need to make a repair kit. So, repair kit is this thing here. So we need some electronic circuitry and wiring. So we need some of that stuff. This is fairly easy to make. You just get this. You just get all this stuff out of here. I don't know why I didn't just press take all. So you get some circuitry, get some wiring. Don't know if I need to make one more. What one is it? Yeah, we need to make some circuitry. So what you do for that, if you want to make something, you go over to here. We need circuitry, so we need some of this bazoolium. We need some bazoolium. Then you go over to here, go here, and you just refine whichever one you want. So we want bazoolium. This will take 60 seconds to make. You've got the upgrade workbench here, so this is where you upgrade your sonic screwdriver and your laser screwdriver once you level up in your temporal engineering, so take note of that. That's a hypercube which we can collect in a moment, so that'll be your first sneak peek at some of the lovely little secrets. What's in this one? Anything? Nah, nothing of interest. Oh, I took it all anyway, whatever. So one of the secrets that will be available to you, we'll get that in a moment. 29 seconds remaining. There has been an update for these, a couple of updates since I last recorded, and that is one of them, that there is now a countdown when you press enter to see how long it's going to take to do the next thing. So a few little nifty bits have been added, and I'll show you one of the new TARDIS system things that have been added, which is kind of helpful as well. How long? What? 7 seconds? Oh, it's so exciting! 4 seconds! God damn! Give me that bazoolium. There we go. Take that bazoolium. Boom. Go over here. We make some of this circuitry. Hell yeah. Then we head up here and make this TARDIS repair kit. Boom. Take all one of those. And we'll take this cube now, why not? Let's take this cube. So you ready? Are you ready for a cube? I don't know why I'm in this perspective. I want this. There we go. So, what you do is just simply go up. There you go. That was our first. Can I stand up? There we go. First little thing. So once you pick up a hypercube of a doctor, each hypercube will give you a bit of dialogue like that. I hope you heard that. It is a little bit quiet, but I don't know which volume controller works off. So there we go. There's the first doctor's outfit and also his hat. I'm not going to put that on. And with him, you also get his cane as well. So there's that. So there we go. That's what will happen. So we've got the first outfit. And there are, as you would expect, plenty more outfits to be discovered. All the Doctor's outfits. Don't think Peter Capaldi's is in there quite yet. We don't need to go back up. We can just go in here. Get back to the control room. And here we are. And she's down there. Currently operates on our protocol. Primary system are maintained regularly to ensure capture performance is optimal. There are 4 primary systems. Yep. We went through most of this on the other videos. I'm not going to read all of this. Life support regulates this. Gallifreyan life forms on the similar size will not be able to survive when the capture are unaided. Basically a lot of the stuff we went through in the previous 3 videos. She's just going to explain all the stuff on how you repair the TARDIS, so that's that. So, you don't actually have to do this, but I like to. So you just open up that, you go in here, use the TARDIS repair kit, repair the navigational systems, we'll get this little cutscene. I think we sort of went through this last time, but there you go, it's a bit of a recap for you, why not? There we go, repair success, and she's back up there now. We'll close up that, we'll close up this. I don't want the power switch, I want this engine switch. There we go. The TARDIS is capable of so it's capable of doing that. Utilising the space-time vortex and between the third and fourth dimension to control anywhere in the known universe. This is programmed with 3 distinct flight modes. So this will just quickly go through all the different modes you can do with the TARDIS, which, you know, During flight, this capsule is capable of sustaining automatic or manual piloting. That's where we went through all that. Basically, this is all the stuff we went through in the previous 3 videos, so it's not too much of a thing. We need to focus on right now. So there you go. So then we'll have to do a flight, I do believe. Complete the flight tutorial. So we just do that, and we do that, then we do it. We're going maximum, baby. We're going all the way. And then we'll turn this off. Got to be on the ball here. Got to be on the ball. This one. Oh yeah, did it. Oh, I'm the piloting pro. Okay, there we go. Next one. Where's the next one? What's this one? Oof. It's all the way over here. God damn it. No, I missed it. God damn it. Don't worry, we're switching out to the classic control room soon. I've got pretty good at using that one now, so we'll be using that one. Okay, so once that is done, she'll pop up here. Calibration complete. Unfortunately, this specific has no functioning environmental standards. God damn it. So you will now own the TARDIS once going through all that. That's basically what that is. Soundbotic link. What do I do next? There's no further. No more queries. Program ends. There she goes. We have completed that blue box. So that's basically what the opening mission will be for you. She'll just take you through all the primary stuff, all the stuff you need to know. It'll be explained to you, and I skipped through a fair bit of it, mainly because well, we've already gone through it in the previous video, so it was known information. But I'm just going to quickly switch out to this control room because I'm better at using this one now than the other ones. Let's see where we ended up as well. I'm sure that'll be a fun thing. Oh, well, we're here, Helios 1, one of the great old locations of Fallout New Vegas. So, with that said, shut off those doors. They've added in toolkits. I don't know if this one really works at the moment. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, the toolkit doesn't work in here at the moment. There's a bug. There's that. And here's another hypercube, so we'll get this one. There we go. And I'm just going to switch out to the Troughton outfit. There we go. Okay, so as I said, this few video sequence will be pretty much focused around exploring the interior of the TARDIS. So, what we will do, you'll get some of these rooms opened up for us. So, that one, the master bedroom's on. We want that on. The galley is on. The sick bay, I probably won't show you because it's pretty self-explanatory, really. There's not much to really show you. So it's basically a sick bay. You can get healed up in there. There's not much to show you there. The wardrobe we shall turn on. We'll also turn the library on. The gardens we'll do in a bit, as we'll do. Again, the zero room, not much to show you in there. There might be a secret in there for you if you get the mod and look for it, but again, it's a room for when you've regenerated, I believe, and it will help you get over your regeneration if it's a bit too stressful for you, pretty much. And I think it has some other uses as well. But this time around, I won't be featuring it. It is just as you would expect the zero room to look, pinkish grey, and there might be a treat in there for you if you go looking for it in the mod. Workshop we've had a look at. We'll also turn the lab on because that would be useful. Maybe we'll turn the swimming pool on as well. Okay, let's just make sure my power level's on. All over the place. Fuel were good. System display, that's not the one I wanted. Oh, shield readout, that's it. Oh yeah, that's another thing. This classic theme, I forgot to mention this. This classic theme, as far as I'm aware, doesn't actually give you your power readout. I don't know if that's I think it's probably meant to be in this menu here. So, if any of the developers are watching, there's no power readout here, and I'm fairly sure there should be. But anyway, we'll see if it worked or not. Let's go have a look around inside the TARDIS, why not? First thing to note inside the TARDIS is that you're probably going to get very lost. I've sort of got used to how the interior of the TARDIS works now. I sort of roundabout know what level each room is on. However, finding them can sometimes be tricky, but I know where this room is. It's right here. So here's the lab. Now I'm not gonna. There's another cube up there. Spoilers alert. So in this room, this is the room you're going to need to know where it is for when you want to become a Time Lord, because this is the room that you're going to be able to make your Time Lord gene inside. You'll have to find the schematic for it and put it into there, and then you'll make the gene up in here the same way that the workshop works. You just get the stuff you need, and then you can make it. And the way you get the stuff you need is through this device here. You just put stuff in here, press this button here, and that's also how you level up your bio something skills. Biotechnician, I keep calling it. It's probably not that at all. So yeah, that's how you make things. So if I take the Nuka-Cola, I'll show you quickly how that works. Where are you? I'm in the wrong menu at all. I want aid. Aid! Nuka-Cola, put that in. Throw the switch. It'll begin doing that. And I believe it should give me a countdown. Yeah, it does. It'll give me a countdown. And that should give you something in return. So it'll give you one of the elements that you need to make something in here. The biochemical, there you go. Biochemical skill is what you'll need to level up in order to get your Time Lord ability. But you'll also need to level up your engineering skill as well to create the fob watch, because you'll need the fob watch to become a Time Lord, so take note of that. Am I going to do a tutorial on how to become a Time Lord? Probably not. If it happens by accident, maybe, but I probably won't be showing you how specifically how to become a Time Lord, because it's quite a lengthy process. So all I'll say about it is that, one, you'll need to know where this room is, because this is the room that you'll be making the Time Lord gene in. You'll need to know where this room is. You'll also need to know where the library is, because what you need... Oh, there we go. Look. So there you go. We got some base acid from that Nuka-Cola, which is one of the ingredients you'll need to make the Time Lord gene, I think. But yeah, but that's this room. I'll show you where... I will actually show you where you get the schematic to become a Time Lord, because I've seen a few people on the forums and stuff have some issues with trying to find all the stuff to be a Time Lord. So I'll show you where the schematic is to become a Time Lord. That's another way into the console room, I believe. This should be the library in here. Yes, it is! Library time! So the schematic for becoming a Time Lord is located up here. So you head in here, into this study area here. Here's another cube for you and some circuitry, which I'm just going to take. I'll take this cube for you, why not? I'll give you this one more cube for the Doctor. One more cube and...
Aren't you going to say that it's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside? Everybody else does.
There we go. That's John Pertwee's cube there. So we open up this safe, and you'll have the fob watch and the Time Lord biogene thing in there. But in order to upgrade both of those... or in order to make both of those, you do need to be level 5 in engineering and bioengineering, as I keep calling it, but it's not that, biochemical stuff. But that's what you need to become a Time Lord. Use those, get to level 5 on your engineering and your bioengineering stuff. And what the fuck is that over there? What is this? There's some sort of fire over here. What on earth? What is this? I don't know what this is. So we walk into it, and this could be anything. I'm kind of worried about this. Well, we got the Patriots Cookbook apparently. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. Apparently, I have walked into that before, but in a previous update, it was just like a puff of gas, and I had no idea what it actually meant. But there we go. That's whatever that was. There's another secret for you, even though I don't know what that one meant. But that's the library. You've got all the floors there. There are a few secrets in here if you can find them, but most of them are once you become a Time Lord, so keep an eye out for those. Let's have another look around this way, see where this leads us. The floor with the library on is the one that I get the most confused walking around, because look at that. Like, you flip around and you're at the library again, and it's very bizarre. You go back this way, turn the corner, and look, you're in a completely different place. See, it gets a bit confusing, right? So yeah, just you're going to be having to get used to that.